Hello my people, welcome to my channel. Let's connect AG. You are most welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending from where you're coming from. For me, I'm coming from Kampala, Uganda, East Africa. Yes, how are you doing? Yeah, thank you for liking my videos, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, thank you so much. Team Mara, Team Positive Vibe, Team D, thank you so much. And everyone that is supporting me, I really appreciate you so much. Yes, I'm here to educate those who need to be educated. I'm here to correct those who need to be corrected. I'm here to teach those who need to be taught, because the truth will set you free. We need to know the truth, so we don't want to listen to one side and we don't know what is happening. So it's better to listen for both sides, and then you choose what is right for you. So that's why I'm here. Yeah, in this video I'm going to talk about spirituality and religious, yes, and culture. I'm going to talk about three things: spirituality, religious, and culture, because that's what happened. The haters, the negative people, they are all talking about what Rocio and Mara did, what Rocio did to her pregnancy, what happened there, and even what Mara said when he came out and explained everything. And he said, hey, you know what, I'm not a religious person, I'm spiritual, I'm a spiritual person. So and then the haters, they are like, how can you say that you are not religious? How can you do that? You are denying you are God. How can you say you are not, which means you are not a Christian, which means you are not this, you are not this. And for him, the negativity people, when he said that he's spiritual, so they tend, I don't know why people think like when you talk about spiritual, then they all go to witchcraft. So they were like, that is witchcraft, which means you are no longer believing in God, now you are believing in witchcraft. So I'm here to teach those who need to be taught. I'm here to talk about religious. I'm here to talk about religion. I'm here to talk about spirituality. I'm here to talk about culture, because that's what happened. And all in all, the story goes back to what happened. Because they were like, what they were doing were witchcraft, what were doing. So we are going to tackle here and there, and then we will see at the end of that day. We are here to learn. Yeah, so we will learn. We are here to learn, and that's what we are going to do. So first of all, I'm going to first explain. Let me start with spirituality, because when Mara said I'm no longer a religion guy, I'm a spiritual guy. I believe in spirituality. So that's why they were saying you are now a witch. You are believing in witch. You are believing in something else. So let me first talk about spirituality. Spirituality isn't tied to any. Spirituality isn't tied to any organization, structure, like church, or specifically deities that you have to worship. So that is a spirituality. Spirituality is not like tied to anything. It's not tied to a church. It's not tied to an organization structure. It's not tied to a community. So that is a spirituality. Spirituality is about medication. It's not that's why I'm saying it's not tied to any organization structure. Is not tied to a church. Is not tied to a community. Is not tied to anything. It's not like that. So spirituality is about medication. It's meditation. Sorry, it's about meditation. The way you think, you meditate about God. That is part of spirituality. Then mindful. mindful practice. You start practicing your mind. It's all about your mind. Meditation then plus your mind, because when you are meditate, you use your mind. When you are meditating, you don't use your body. You use your soul and your mind. And for you to do that, you don't need anyone to initiate you. You don't need anyone to tell you. There's a difference. If you are doing that and you have someone to initiate, you first being initiated to do that, and then that is another case. But for me, I'm talking about as a Christian, and moreover a born-again Christian. I'm talking in that aspect, like the spirituality. You meditate about God, you meditate about the goodness of God, about something. So it takes you to meditate. Then you use mind. You use your mind to do that. You use the mind to meditate. You don't use your body. You use your mind and soul, which means you focus. You don't focus on your body. You don't focus what is around you. You focus with your mind and your soul, and it's being at peace with yourself. You first be at peace with yourself. When you are meditating, when you are meditating with your mind, with your soul, you are at peace with yourself, because there is nothing that can control you. You feel like you are you. You don't care what is happening, whether your body is sick or your body is in your pain, but you are in the time of meditating about something. Especially you are meditating about God and His goodness and what He has been doing to you. So you are meditating about that. So your mind, your soul, your heart is all together. So at the end of the day, you are at peace with yourself, because you first feel at peace. You have no one that is telling you, no, you cannot do that, because you are not being controlled of any religion. You are not being controlled with any behavior. You are not being controlled. It's you now. You are in spirit with you, and your soul, your spirit, and your mind and your heart with your God. So you become at peace with you and the world and people around you. That is the meaning of spirituality. That you meditate about what you are believing in. You meditate about God. You are at peace. Your mind, your heart, your soul is at peace. And when you become at peace, even people around you, they will be at peace. So I don't see anything wrong with that, with you being spiritual, for you believing in spirituality. We don't say, I don't see where the witchcraft has to come in. I don't say that it's you what you believe in, and you put it in the right way. So religion, because he said he's no longer believing in religion. Religion is organized, it is organized with rules. Religion is organized with rules, with laws, and with the doctrines. That's why he said that, no, for me, I no longer believe in religion, because I don't want ruled by laws. I don't want to be ruled by doctrines. Even me, I'm a pastor, but I don't believe. I hate religion. That's me. I hate it, because I don't want to be controlled. So religion, you become controlled. So that's why he was like, no, I no longer want to be controlled. I no longer want to be under the laws. I no longer want to be under doctrines. So that is a religion. Spirituality, it grows in a personal journey. That's how it is. Spirituality grows. The more you meditate about it, the more you feel at peace. The more your mind is and your soul is at peace. The more you meditate it, the more you grow in spiritual realm. the more you grow in personal journey, the more you grow in knowing God, because you are being connected to him in the spirit. God is the spirit. So when you become spiritual and you start to meditate about God in a spiritual way, you become connected. So you start to grow. Your spirit starts to grow, your mind starts growing, your soul starts growing, but all it grow it grows to the line of God, so you start embrace change. The changes start happens. You think about it, you start meditating about something, you start meditating about God, you feel at peace, your mind, your heart, there is nothing that troubles your heart, there is nothing that is troubling you, so you feel at peace. That is the change. You start embracing the change. If you were the one shouting to everyone, if you are hating everyone, you start changing, because as I said, it brings peace. It brings peace in you. It brings not peace in you, but even peace around you, because as long as you are at peace, even people around you, they have to feel that peace, because you are in the presence of peace, and the people around you, they will be at peace. For you haters, you don't want you don't want peace. That is the problem. So for you, it's okay. You are right to judge him. You are right to say whatever you are saying, that he said he's not a religious, he does not believe in religion, because for you, you believe in religion, you live under laws, you live under doctrines, you live under that. So you are not free, you are not at peace, because if you believe in spirituality and you are spiritual, so you would be at peace with you and people around you, so you would not be here showing the hatred to people. So that is the difference. So spirituality is to see the unity in all paths of truth. You start seeing the unity in everything. You want people to get to be, and if you are seeing the life of Mara, you can see, you don't need even him to explain the way he loves people, the way he take care of people, the way he wish good to people. That shows what he's believing in. So for you, if you don't believe in spirituality, that is you. But spirituality, it is something good, as long as I said, you are not being initiated to something that is not of God. But if you are believing, and he said it for me, I believe in God who created me, who takes care of me, the God who created everything. So he believes in God. So he's in the line of spirituality, which is good. He did not say that, I hate God. If he said that I hate God, then that would be a question. If you hate God, then what? He did not say he hates God. He believes in God, but he believes in God in a spiritual way. I hope you are learning. I told you I'm here to teach you. So I hope you are learning. So religion sometimes carry fear. When you become a religion, when you believe in a religion, you become fear. Why? Because they have that concept of like divine judgment or like internal punishment. Because as I said, that is they live under laws. They live under doctrine. So you will find yourself living in fear. You carry this fear with you, because all the time you are thinking, what if I break the law? What if I don't do what they are telling me to do? Because when you live under under the laws. For example, when like in a community, let me use a church, like you use a church, the church, they can say you are not supposed to pray when you are standing, you have to kneel down. That is the law. So you cannot stand up and pray. That is the law. So you are living under that fear, because you are like, sometimes whether you want to kneel or whether you want to stand and pray, you are like, okay, I have no choice because I have to obey the law. I have to kneel. When they say if you have to pray, you have to close your eyes, it's a law and you have to, but sometimes you feel like, no, I want to watch and pray, because the Bible tells us watch and pray. Sometimes you want to watch. It depends how you feel. When you live in a spirit and you believe in spirituality, you do what you feel like. If you want to pray while opening your eyes, while watching, you want to pray while seeing everything, that's what you want. When you reach an extent and at that time you feel like you need to close your eyes, you close your eyes, but you are not under law. It's you deciding what you want. So when they tell you you have to come in church like putting on long clothes, you are not supposed to come in church putting on trousers if you are a lady. So you are living under law, you are living under doctrine. So you are like, you cannot go to church putting on trousers if you are a woman. Although no matter how much you feel comfortable in it, no matter how much you feel like it's okay for you to put on a trouser and to go to church, you will not do it because the church will not allow you. That is being religious. That is religion. And when Mara said that I hate religion, I'm not a religion person, a religious person, then that is it. He doesn't want to live under the laws. He doesn't want to live under the doctrine. He doesn't want to live under the fear, carrying that fear, saying, what if I break the law? What if I break the law? Inside you feel like I should do that. But because of the law, you are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to do that. They are praying, they are standing, but for you feel like I need to kneel down or sit down. But the law is not allowing you to kneel down. The law is telling when we are doing this, you have to stand up. But spirituality, you don't live under the laws. When others are standing and you want to sit down, you sit down. When others are sitting down, you want to stand up, you stand up. When others are putting on long dresses and for you are led and you are putting on trousers, it's okay. So you are free. That's why I'm saying, me, I hate religion. I hate to be a religious person. I hate, because I don't want to live under laws. I don't want to live under doctrine. I want to be free. I want to be free with God. I want to, anytime, I don't have to have a specific time to pray. I want to be, this is a hectic topic, to talk about it. But I would like to talk on the top. I will not go deeper. Because I don't want people to get me wrong. But that is it. So if Mara comes and said, no, I will not. I want to be free with my God. I want to worship God the way I feel I like. I want to praise God the way I want. Not you telling me to clap hands when I don't want. So you have to be free. But as long as you are a religious person, as long as you are still in a religion, you will not do whatever you want to do. You have to follow the rules. If they are saying when you have to pray, you have to face this way, you cannot say, but me, I want to face that way. You are breaking the law, so you have to follow the law. So what is wrong with someone coming out and saying, no, I don't want to live under the law, I want to be free? Because in God we are free. We are not supposed to be under the law, under the pressure. We are not supposed to live in fear of what will happen. Because as I said, they have this like concept of like divine judgment. You are like, if you are doing that, you will end up in hell. And you're like, but I'm not sinning, you know. So if like if you're a lady and you put a lipstick, you are not supposed, a lady is not supposed to put a lipstick, a lady is not supposed to put a makeup. If you do that, and then that you are breaking the law, and they are telling you that even you are going to hell. So you start living in fear. You start living in fear. But God did not call us to live in fear. God called us to be free. We have to serve him, or to serve him when we are free. And the only way we can be free is to know him, not because of what people are telling us. You know, because even the Bible says, I believe in the Bible says that if you know the truth, when you know the truth will set you free. So after knowing the truth and knowing that I'm not doing anything wrong, then you are doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. So spirituality focuses on love. Spirituality focuses on love, and we are seeing that in Mara. It focuses in love, it focuses in compassion, and and a desire to end the suffering. So you are always focusing in loving other people, having compassion to them. How can I love them? How can I help them so that they will end suffering? That is spirituality. That is the spirituality. So for Mara to come out and say that, of course we know that. As we know the difference, we know when he comes out and say, we say, yeah, that is you. Because it would be bad if he comes out and say, I believe in spirituality, and he's not doing it. That's why I'm here to teach you the difference. And he's not doing it. But when he says that I believe in this and he's doing it, then we are like, okay, you go ahead. Because you negative people, you haters, you will not understand that. You know why? Because you still live under the law. You still live under the doctrine, so we don't expect you to believe that. It promotes peace and kind. It promotes peace and kind. Because you are not under any laws. You are at peace. You do what you want. You have the time to pray. It's not you have to pray at this time, or you have to know this prayer, you have to read this book before you pray, or you have to do this. It's you. It's you. What makes you happy? What do you want? What time are you feeling comfortable talking to God? What time are you feeling comfortable? You can talk to God when you believe in spirituality, and you believe in spirituality. You can pray to God to anywhere. Whether you are in a bus traveling, or you are in the plane going somewhere, or you are in the train, or you are moving, you are walking, you can start praying. No one can stop you. That means that you are not living under the law. You are not saying, okay, let me wait and I reach home, I prepare myself, I pray. No. Wherever you feel like you need to talk to God, you need to tell him something, you start talking to him, because you are not under the law, and there is no that fear that is in you telling you are doing a wrong thing. Whether people are seeing you are doing that, let them see you, because for you, you know what you are doing and you are feeling comfortable. Whether people judge you, but inside you know that, okay, I'm doing the right thing. The judges will always be there. The judges will always be there. So we are not supposed to be bounded by religion. No, we are not. We are not supposed to be bounded by them. Religion is all to follow the laws, the practice, the beliefs, in both the life of community. Like in the community, you have to follow everywhere. You cannot do this, you cannot touch this, you cannot talk like that, you cannot do this, you are a lady, you are not supposed to do this, you are not supposed to do that. You live under the law. You know, you are not supposed to eat this. You are not. So at the end of the day, you find yourself that you are not free to do what you want to do. You are not free with yourself. So at the end of the day, you start living a miserable life. You start doing what you are not supposed to do, and you start hating yourself. But at the end of the day, when you believe in spirituality, you become at peace because you start doing whatever you want to do. So that is it. Then I saw the haters. I saw Black Beauty TV. I saw Black Beauty TV. I saw JT podcast. All they were talking about exactly the same thing, that the witchcraft that was done on Rocio. But let me tell you, people, I don't know what happened there. I saw the video like you saw it. So I don't know the meaning. I may not go deep into the meaning of because I don't know the culture in Argentina. I said it's about the culture. People have different cultures. You haters don't talk as if you are not from Africa. You know that African have different cultures. They have different cultures. Others, they hide themselves in a religion. Others, you hide yourself in a religion, like, okay, you know what, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I don't do that, you know, this. But at the end of the day, you people, you have things you do behind the scene. We know that. If you don't do it, okay, for me, I don't do it because I'm a Christian. I'm a born-again Christian, so I don't do anything. Whether my culture allows it or not, I don't. But there are people who do those things. You find them in the church, even ministering in the church, but at the end of the day, they are doing these things. So you haters don't talk as if you are from the other planet. You are from Africa. There are many things in our culture, the things they do when a child is born. And even there are things in a different cultures they do when a woman is pregnant. So don't talk as if you are from another planet. You are from Africa. You know what people do. What we are doing, what we saw Rocio doing is not new. It's just a matter of a different culture. You people, you do things more than that. You do terrible things more than that of Rocio. I'm telling you, you do more terrible. For her, she was like that, putting the flowers on her head and doing whatever they did on her stomach. That is culture. And most of the people, they believe in their culture. Even you people who are talking, you believe their culture. There are things you do in your culture, but you cannot come here and tell us that you do that. So for me, when it comes to culture, I cannot intervene. I cannot. Because culture, although for me, I don't do them, but people are doing it. They leave the church and they go and do it. When a woman is pregnant, there are things, you have to, there are some herbal medicine they use. You have to bathe with this. You have to do like this. You have to drink the clay. You have to drink this. And all that is what? That is the culture. You people, I said you do terrible things more than Rocio. And thank God for Rocio came out on the video. They showed you a video. So imagine if they did not capture the video and show you. You will not know. But for you, you do things behind the camera. Even you cannot bring the camera on them. You cannot put yourself on camera doing them or doing it to your children. You do things. So People have different culture, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a religion, whether you are a religion, whether you believe in what. People do have culture and they follow it. There are few that they don't follow. They don't. Like me, I'm one of them. For me, culture, there are things I don't do. There are things I don't participate in. There are things I don't practice as long as culture is involved. Because I accept Jesus Christ, so there are things I cannot compromise myself. But people are doing it. So Rocio, what Rocio and Mary is doing, it is not new. But apart from you haters who come from another planet, you are seeing something new. I'm telling you. So you find people going to church. You know, let me tell you. People, they deliver their children. They take the children to church. They dedicate them. They give them names. But after that, they took them to their ancestors. You know, they take them there to their culture and they do stuff too. They dedicate them to church. Then after that, they go home. They go to where they come from. They do the same things. Or others, they first do that and then they come to church. So don't pretend. Please, Black Beauty, you know where you come from. JT Podcast, you know where you come from. Carol, you know where you come from. And for you, you may be doing worse than this. So people do those things. So for me, it is not new, and people shouldn't, judge people. Like I said, people have culture. People have the things. They have the things they are believing in. Because I saw some people saying, oh, now they dedicate a child to the shrine. Is it your child? First of all, whether they dedicated a child to the shrine, doesn't matter. It is their child. Why are you concerned? Is the life of that child concerns you? When that child is having a problem or whatever, are you going to be there? So why are you concerned that things that are not supposed to concern you? Why are you putting yourself in someone's shoes knowing that it does not fit you? So people choose to follow God. People choose to follow whatever they want to follow. We Christians, we preachers, we preach the gospel. It is our dream to see everyone getting saved, but we don't force them. We don't force them. So people, at the end, whether the world will end, not everyone will become a Christian. Not everyone will accept God. Not everyone will believe in God. That's a lie. So whether you want it or not everyone will love God, will know God. There are people that for them, they will be lost forever. They will be lost forever. So for me, leave Mara and the family alone. Leave the child that is coming alone. You know what you do. You initiate people, you initiate your children. So you leave the Mara's children alone. Because whether they initiated her, whether, she's in trouble, whether she's not going to be this and that, because they did all this, it's their children. It's their child. It does not concern you. You, Black Beauty, you are not going to be there. So whether they initiated the child, it's their child. It's their child. You are not concerned. It is not your child. It's none of your business. You haters, let me tell you, it's none of your business. You leave that baby alone. You leave Rocio's pregnancy alone. You leave now you start attacking the baby that is still in the stomach. For heaven's sake. I'm telling you, you are the first witch. Before you are telling that they initiate that child in a witch way, in a whatever. You, the haters, you are the witch. because you are witching the child that is not yet born, So people believe in different things. People believe in different gods. We are talking about here Africa. You people, So I will not come here and say, oh my God, what have I seen? As I said, different culture. In Argentina, that is their culture. Before the baby is born, they do that. Then you wait, maybe they have other things to do when the baby is born. So you be at peace. You live with the baby. You believe in what you believe in. Do what you think is right, but leave Mara's child alone. It's not your child. Is it your child? Why are you concerned? So it's not your child. I don't see why you are concerned. I don't see why you can come out and say all those stupid things. The baby, and I had someone say that the baby is the key to Mara's treasure. You go and get a child and get a treasure too. Don't you have children? You people, don't you have children? So if you think that this child is a treasure, he is going to be the wealth of Mara. Now, are you worried? Are you worried that when the child comes, Mara is going to be You people, you are witch. I'm telling you, you are saying you are the one who's witch. So whether the baby is a treasure to Mara, whether the baby is going to be the source of riches to Mara, that is their baby. You go and have your own child and go and initiate that child. Go and do whatever you want to do. Then even you get a treasure. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? So is it paining you that this child is going to be So if it pains you so much, go and take your child too. If it pains you so much that this child that Rocio is going to give birth to is going to bring riches, treasures, because they initiated that child, is going to bring wealth and riches. You too, you can, what is it that you don't have? Already you have children. Take one of the children and go and do that. Who doesn't want to be rich? But my advice to you haters, I know you hate everything that is good. Now you started hating the child that is not, that is too much. That is too much. But at the end of that day, Mara, if that is the culture, thank you for supporting Rocio. Actually, thank you for supporting Rocio. Because someone else would say, oh, you know what, I don't. You know why? That's why you guys, you will last in your marriage. Because when you are capable, you believe in the same thing. Because Mara said this. Mara said Rocio doesn't believe in that. He's believing in spirituality, and even me, I believe in spirituality. That's because now you agree, you are believing in the same thing. So it will be hard if Rocio is believing in spirituality, and for you are believing in a religion. So that will be a problem. But now that you believe in the same thing, that shows that you guys, you will go higher and higher. Your marriage will last, because that is a very important thing when it comes in what you are believing in. We have seen people being separated because, okay, now imagine if Mara was not believing in spirituality, was not believing in Rocio's culture. He was like, no, I'm not going to do that to my child. So what will happen? That will bring the chaos and the separation and whatever. But thank God you understand each other. You believe in something together. You believe in each other. So thank you so much. We are praying for you. We are praying for you, and we can't wait to see the baby. We are praying for you, no matter what the enemies they are doing, no matter what the haters are saying. For us, we are expecting I'm telling you, we are expecting, we are like, when that day comes. So that's why we are praying for you. We are praying for Rocio. Rocio, keep being strong, keep moving forward. Don't listen to this. Excuse me, don't listen to nonsense, don't listen to the haters. Yeah, the haters will always there. So thank you so much. Thank you. May God bless you. We wish you we want you to give birth like a Hebrew woman. Yeah, a Hebrew woman. We would love you to give birth in a normal way. So we are praying for you. Thank you so much, guys. Let me stop from here. I hope you have learned something from this video. Like it, share it. May God bless you. See you on my next Let's Connect UG. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share.